Hey everybody, it's your old pal Steve, owner of RUNMOORE, this fabulous brick and mortar running shop located in Westminster, Maryland. We got a really fun shoe video to talk about today. This is the brand new Ascent from a brand called Veloci. This is a new brand that came out really at the end of 2024, early 2025. You probably haven't seen this brand. This just came out from a college kid. His name is Tyler Strothman, and he is a Division I runner. He runs for Rice. I think he just finished up running, but he started this brand because, like a lot of people, he was a lifelong runner, and he found that there was things that he liked in some shoes, but things that he didn't like, and he said, I'm gonna make my own shoe. And we wanted to do this video because honestly, I think it's important for everybody to sort of like wrap their arms around different things in the running industry. It's so much of what we're seeing now has been like really kind of getting into small windows, and there's certain brands that are taking up these huge percentage points of our overall industry. And it's nice to see small brands that are trying to emerge and people thinking differently, and especially like the next generation. So I encourage everybody to like go out there and explore. There's so many great shoes out there, and it's really nice to see some young American ingenuity to start to put things that they know and make it to the next level in the running community. And so here is the Ascent from Veloci. This is a totally interesting and fun shoe, and how we came into this brand is we were at the running event last year in November. I was there with a couple of people from my shop, and we were at an event, and we saw a couple people in this shoe, and look, it's an awesome looking shoe, and we started doing what shoe is that? And we're all shoe nerds. We can identify shoes. We can be in a room and we can spot shoes and we know exactly what they are, but we were so interested in this shoe. So we went over and struck up a conversation, and to find out that the founder and owner of the shoe is in his early 20s is pretty awesome, and he is all in on this brand. And there's a lot of things that we like about this shoe, and if you're not familiar with it, and why would you be, we hope to kind of introduce you and educate you a little bit on it. So first off, it has this great rounded foot-shaped toe box. Obviously, there's a lot of brands out there that do foot-shaped toe boxes, and it's really the way that a lot of people are preferring. Get your toes, have a little bit of splay to it. Not everybody does it really well though. This is a really nice foot-shaped toe box. This really gives you good splay. You don't feel too sloppy. And sometimes you can have a shoe that feels wide here, but like for myself, I have some bunion issues, and not all foot-shaped toe boxes are created equal. This fits my foot really well. The other nice characteristic of this is it's a high drop shoe. Everybody seems to be going low, and I really like that there's people out there that say, I know everybody likes this, but I like this. You guys are all Coke fans, I like Jif. This is a 10 millimeter drop shoe. Very high for what we're seeing in the industry. Even brands that have been consistently in that 10, 12 high drop have begun to lower them a little bit. This is now something that's completely unique from what out there. High drop, wide toe box. Also, it looks like it would weigh a ton. In fact, we were convinced that the weights that we were seeing in this were wrong. We just independently weighed this against some other shoes because this shoe is listed at 9.5 ounces. And I said, there's just no chance. I have a big foot, and I saw obviously the 9.5 is probably for a smaller size. This can't weigh that. Well, it doesn't weigh 9.5 ounces for me in my 11.5. This is weighing like 10.2 ounces, but that's about where it should be. And we weighed it against other shoes, and it's exactly where that weight says it's supposed to be. So it's a much lighter shoe than it is supposed to be. When you look at it, it's in midsole is a composite of a couple different styles. There's some TPU, there's some EVA. It's just an overall responsive midsole in a neutral category feel. So you have a high drop, you have a wide toe base, you have a little bit of a flow to it. It has a little bit of a rocker platform to it, not overly aggressive, just enough to give you that nice flow as you're running to it. They're listing this as a neutral shoe, but I would tell you, myself and my colleague here, when we got a chance to try these, we both noticed just a little bit of almost guidance. Like we can almost feel the ridge around the shoe. And at first I was like, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's forcing me a little bit. I almost could feel like just the sidewall on the shoe. After probably 2 days or so of wearing the shoe, I didn't notice it anymore, but I also didn't notice that I was pushing myself to the outside, which I do a lot of times in shoes that don't have a lot of structure to the lateral support. So it did give just a pinch of support to me, even though it's not listed as a stable shoe. It gave me just a little bit to it. I also just felt the shoe softened up the more that I wear it. Instead, the first time I put it on, I was like, oh, this is nice. And I kind of had hey, this is a great job for a first time on a new shoe. This is a really good job. But the more I've worn it, I'm like, this is a great shoe. It's really nice. I don't typically wear a shoe that has that much height drop to it, but ironically, I've been dealing with an injury on my foot, and I've been wearing stuff that had more of a drop to it than normal. So I've been putzing around in this shoe. I get compliments on the look. I think it feels great. I like the high drop. I like the width to it. There's a lot of really good stuff. And for a first-time shoe, for a brand new brand, for a young kid, they did a great job. And they're really getting out there in the community, which is half the battle as well. So if you don't even at least give them a follow on social media, see the progress of like the next generation of thinkers in our industry and what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish. So go find them. Go find Veloci. See where they're looking at. Go pop on your feet. See what you think. We're just rooting for the brand. They seem like great people, and we hope that you guys will see them around the marketplace and give them a chance. We'll have a link to go pick them up. We'll have an affiliate link down there if you want to go check it out on their website. We'd love for you guys to support them. Congratulations, Tyler, on the team over at Veloci on where you've made it so far at such a young age. Big props, big thumbs up. Thank you so much for the opportunity to try out this shoe. We're big fans. So thank you so much. If you're in the greater Westminster, Maryland area, stop on by and say hello. And as always, we'll see you around town. Thanks so much for watching. Click the videos on the screen to learn more about some related content.